Hey all, this is Rainbow Moon Obsidian. This is just a reading for Divine Feminines, just kind of what's going on with this energy. Like, what is your message? What is the message from your higher Divine Feminine self, if that's what you resonate with? Let's just get started. I'm just gonna honestly wing it. I didn't really think about anything, um, but we'll just see what's happening. Let's just get kind of a read on what is going on with the Divine Feminines right now. Sorry, I also don't have a tripod, so I have to pre-shuffle these before, so I am sorry for the people that do like to see the cards cut. I don't know, I'm not going to be able to say all these names, just so you know. And Damaya Ma. I like that, though. And Amaya Ma. The joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. Let's get four of these cards. She's very pretty. Fatima, the mother of Iams. Love is my lineage. Why can I not talk lineage? Lineage. I can't say that today, apparently. And gratitude is my religion. Interesting. Kadiaja, the mother of believers. I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. And one more card. Kuan Yin. I'm the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Okay. So we'll just pull these cards over, and then we'll get a tarot for each one of these. Sorry, I'm a messy tarot reader. I'm sorry. I need to improve this somehow. So this is about healing your heart. Three of Cups, celebration, friendship, the Wheel of Fortune, destiny. This is about finding your purpose. This is about getting into your purpose as a divine feminine and healing your heart, healing heartbreak. I think you are healing your heart, but you also help people to heal their own hearts as well. So that's why there's a sense of celebration, because maybe you're feeling you're realizing your purpose, and you are kind of following guru could be like you're following your own intuition and your own guidance, if that makes sense. I don't know much about this goddess, but I know that self never changes. I know the self that never changes. So you know who you are, if that makes any sense. Kuan Yin. Let's get 3 cards for her. So you might have been feeling sad and that you were kind of suffering, which is funny that this card comes out with her. Yeah, so sad. So you might have felt like you've missed an opportunity. Missed an opportunity. You missed an opportunity. You're focused on these cups that have fallen over. This might have been due to some kind of heartbreak that was caused to you, and like with lies and deceit, but you recognize the suffering and release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. So you just know. This is about following your intuition, and just like you might have had a feeling about somebody that maybe that you were connected to them in some way. But you also, I think your purpose is also to help people with suffering, right? To help people heal that as a divine feminine. So that might be where your whole purpose in your life is about helping people to connect into their own divine feminines, right? And to tap into their own power, and to heal their own selves, and to heal that feminine side of them, if that makes any sense. I am the mother of believers. I'm spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. So you provide everything that you need for yourself. You don't need anybody to take care of you. Here's the star, the devil, and the chariot. Isn't that lovely? So what I'm getting here is that you are learning certain aspects about yourself right now. You are learning that you have the ability to financially provide for yourself, and to bring forth material kinds of things, and like just by being in your purpose, right? So you provide heaven and earth for yourself. So you build your surroundings. You are creative with the star, and I do feel like but you set boundaries. The devil card's not necessarily bad either. Like upright, I feel like you're letting go of material kinds of things, and that's why it's coming upright, because there's also this chariot that you're learning that we live in a kind of, what's the word? Confined, refined, like limiting perspective with our world. So I feel like you're kind of just learning you're learning these lessons about yourself, and you're learning what you're capable of. And you're learning your purpose right now. And you're recognizing that you are an abundant goddess, to not be messed with. You have the power to change and to do whatever you want. Like you're I also get that you're nurturing and you're caring and you want to help the suffering. But you also have boundaries. The mother of Immas, Fatima. Love is my lineage. The gratitude is my religion. So you are grateful for everything that the universe has provided you. These goddesses are really pretty. I literally just got this deck, and that's why I'm compelled to use it. I got it today at my crystal store. So, why is my foot hurting? So this is like, you're grateful for everything that you have you're surrounded with. You might have been feeling stuck in the past with certain things. Like you feel stuck, but it's just an illusion. Someone has made you feel stuck. And I feel like you might have had to defend your beliefs in the past, and there has been some kind of like defense with people, and you're kind of, you don't feel the need to defend yourself so much right anymore, but like you are still understanding that this is my belief, and if you don't like it, go away, kind of thing. Like it's not like you're not doing it in a confrontational way. You're just being like, this is what I believe, and if you don't like it, don't take it, right? So, but I do feel like you are this Page of Wands, where you know what your passions are, but you're just trying to figure out how you can be more passionate, how to tap into your more creative kind of aspect about yourself, if that makes sense. So that's just the general energy of what's going on. What does our divine feminines want us to work on? Sarah La Kali, Queen of the Queen of the Outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I am where I will always be, in love. Interesting. I am so sorry if this is all over the place. So this is about waiting for your ships to come in. You are the High Priestess. and Page of Cups. So this is about accepting love, right? Accepting more love into your life, trusting your intuition, right? Also trusting in the mystery. It's if you don't know what to do with certain things in your life, this is about just trusting in and be in love with everything around you. And waiting for your ships, like being and then being in love and falling in love with everything that is coming towards you, right? I think you see something in the horizon, and um you know what you're moving towards. You might not have a complete idea of what this world looks like for you, but you are believing yourself as this high priestess. You have this ability to connect with your surroundings and know what you're headed towards, and you know what the next steps you need to take in order to bring forth more love as this page. And I think that's where you're in this page energy too. Like you have all this love for everything, but it's just how do I express it and how do I show people this, right? And giving my thing with being in love and with this is in love is it's not just about just going around and loving everybody. Sometimes you have to give people harsh kinds of things where it's just like you have to set boundaries out of love for people, and show people how to express boundaries. Of course, this person needs to have a shower right when I'm reading tarot and oracle. Ooh, this one's pretty. Oh, I love this one so far. She's like a mermaid, the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Ooh, she's pretty. Let's get 3 cards for her. Ace of Cups. Yeah, so there is some kind of you're gaining a new perspective of what love is, right? You might have had a tower moment. Tower moments don't have to be this doom and gloom, like your whole world is being struck down by lightning. Oh, 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 the Lovers. So this is about falling in love with yourself, and just like falling in love with your own self and using that love to change things around you, right? So you maybe the tower moment is today that you've kind of learned what you're more so about what your purpose is on this earth, that your purpose is to share your light, right? And to help people find the light within themselves. And that's why this Ace of Cups is here, is because there's a new beginning, starting with your emotions and your perspective of love, and you're tapping into new creative aspects about yourself that you maybe haven't in a while, or you're just kind of like you're learning what new creative things are within you, if that makes sense. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. So like you might have some big decisions as well coming forward with certain aspects of your life that you're trying, because you are the Destiny card also came out earlier too with the other cards. So you're just trying to pursue your destiny, to pursue your purpose, right, on this earth. Like what are you here to offer people? As a divine feminine. I want one more what you need to kind of learn. I pulled out 2 by accident. So we got Sarah Devi, the Divine Mother. I love this one, White Buffalo Calf Woman. The prophetess of the sacred way. My heart is a compass. The path of love is true abundance. So there's something going on about love. Like unconditional loves exist within me, and the presence of love is the absence of judgment. So this is about like you need to learn more love. This is what you are trying to learn here. Letting go of certain aspects and walking away from things that no longer serve you, taking a step back and evaluating where you are in life and where your abundance is. You might be gaining the courage in order to bring forth some kind of communication, I also feel like you make your own opportunities. So you're getting some kind of confidence in order to move towards what your purpose is. Sandra Devi. I'm getting really good vibes from this. So you are releasing, you're healing some emotional anguish that you've been suffering from. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is like creative energy, moving towards more creative aspects of your life and commitment. It might take a lot of commitment in order to bring forth this new kind of world that you're trying to create. I think it's also committing to pursuing more to your creative, loving self. And just, it's going to take a lot of commitment. And the road, like if you decide to go towards a certain direction, it's going to take a lot of commitment and like hard work, if that makes sense, with the Three of Pentacles, in order to pursue what you want. It's not necessarily going to be the easiest thing, but I feel like you're also you're like leveling up. Like you're understanding that it's going to take a lot of work, but at the same time you're like, you've been in this emotional state, things have really been bothering you, there's other aspects of your life that are painful, but you're recognizing that all you want to do is just kind of is to express unconditional love and help people learn to find unconditional love within their own selves. So that's what you're kind of trying to figure out with your divine feminine. So what's another kind of, I'm just kind of, so where are we headed within our purpose? Oh, this one's girl. Green tea. She reminds me of that chick from Guardians of the Galaxy. The boot of an enlightened action. My soul informs me every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. So let's get a card for her. So you're working on your craft. The Hermit mode, so you might have to do some more inner kind of searching. This is about your finances and your career and your purpose and what your physical abundance around you and what you're surrounding yourself with. So it so informs me every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. So you're just doing whatever makes you feel good. You're just following your pursuit, your skills. And you're in this hermit mode, and you're just trying to figure out what you're trying to accomplish, right? So I feel like you've also been in this hermit mode where you're starting to kind of come out of that, and you want to work on your skills, your craft. And I feel like what you want from this is that you're headed towards something abundant with your skills, what you're gifted with. Let's get another Divine Feminine card. Joan of Arc, the Warrior of Light. I have a steel like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. So you're determined to get to this point of where you need to be the emperor. Like you're in this kind of emperor energy. Like, so what I'm getting with this is that you are a feminine, and your feminine self is pretty balanced, but you need to start focusing a little bit more on your masculine side, which is the one that, not that feminines don't go out and do anything, but masculine energy is about going out and kind of doing, right? And blazing ahead and just getting there, right? So this is about tapping into your creative self, learning the lessons. The Sun. So the light, the light, right? So the Joan of Arc is the warrior of light. So the sun literally is a star. It is a star. We call it the sun, but it actually is a star. So, and that's masculine energy as well. So it's definitely tapping into like this passion of going towards what you're, Like you're yearning for, they're not necessarily yearning for somebody, but you're yearning for something. You're yearning for your purpose. um, you just like, you're learning, you're yearning to share your light, um, and express it in a different way. You're yearning for a different kind of world within yourself. And you're trying to find that courage. Oh, this one's pretty. At the center of everything, there is light, and I am the light. Literally. So, like, there is something about you are discovering yourself as this divine light, and that this light, I keep seeing things like this, like just people with their auras just like glowing, and it's just shining light into everybody's fucking darkness. As a divine feminine, you might have a divine masculine equivalent, temperate. So this is about bringing balance back into the world. And Page of Pentacles. So you're kind of concocting a plan, with your material growth and, with your material world, and you're maybe waiting for some kind of message as well, or you want to give a message to somebody, and you're just trying to find this page is, he's not the knight, he's trying to find the courage, right? He's trying to find a way, intellectual, like he's thinking about it in his head. So yes, let's pick one more card. Bridget, the goddess of eternal flame. I am the eternal flame that in each day my light grows brighter. You might have been defeated, walked away from a situation to find your actual happiness. Huh. So like you might have walked away from a situation that caused you to feel defeat, but you're moving on, and you're getting more content with your own self, but you're getting to the point where you want to share it with somebody as the 10 of Cups, and your light just keeps growing brighter and brighter, right? So you might want to share your light as well with somebody. I do get a little bit of a twin flame kind of thing going on because the Lovers also came out. So divine feminines, you could also have a soulmate. You also could have a soulmate. It doesn't really matter about twin flames, as long as you feel like a deep connection towards this person, right? So you might want to share your light with somebody. Your light could also be bringing someone in who you're meant to share this cups with, like, because you're building a really beautiful world yourself, but you also want to share that with people. And it doesn't have to be in a romantic way too, but you're just trying to figure out how to share your light and your gifts with people as well. Any last messages from spirits? Let's just get more. I'm gonna get one more of this. The Pope Joan, the Pontiff of possibilities. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. I'm gonna get some words from my one other deck. I will also put the decks in the description here. Protection, motivation, I want 6 cards. Inspiration, luck, and harmony. This is about getting back into harmony with yourself. Limitless possibilities, trusting in the world and the universe, finding the motivation in order to move towards your like purpose, and something's motivating you to change something, right? And something's inspiring you to move towards your What are we moving to? What is this motivation about? Like, Ten of Wands. Choosing a different path. And like balance. Bringing balance with your spiritual self and your physical world. So also you need to protect yourself from things that maybe are trying to sabotage this feeling. Like, if you're feeling good, protect yourself. Don't necessarily express your plans with people, because if you tell people your plans, they might create doubt within you, right? So protect yourself, watch where you're kind of sharing this with. Also too, protecting yourself is like, you might want to share your divine light, but people just like moths, people come to that flame, right? So you don't want to also give your light to the wrong people, right? Who are just gonna keep tapping you into it. Because the thing with divine feminines is I also feel like the people watching this are intuitive as well, because the High Priestess also came out, and that's also about trusting your intuition. So you might be empathic, psychic as well, and you might feel people's emotions. And all you want to do is help heal people, right? So, but the problem is that you attract people like a moth who need healing. So being a healer isn't about going around constantly trying to heal people. You also have to set certain boundaries, because not everybody has the best intentions for you, right? Like, or has the right boundaries. So in order for you to continue helping people, you also have to set up boundaries and protect yourself from things that aren't like going to allow you to keep going, right? So do you want to give all your light to one person but not have any left for anybody else? Like, if someone's not getting it, you have every right to protect yourself and to let things go. So it's also just about trusting the universe, and where they're kind of like guiding you and with the path that they're putting in front of you, and trusting in the unlimited possibilities that are limitless, because the soul is limitless, right? So like, just knowing that we're all infinite beings, and we're here to tap into divine light and bring harmony. Like, as the divine feminine, you're here to bring light and to bring balance. And I feel like what this world is missing is the divine feminine, right? Like, it's very masculine based, which is not necessarily, masculine energy is not necessarily bad. Like, people have to stop bashing masculine energy as well, because men aren't necessarily not all men are bad, right? So like, that's another thing too, as a defined feminine, like I am very passionate about masculine energy as well, because I know that this is about being in balance, right? Like, you can't have one without the other. So that's what also our world is suffering from, is because there's this imbalance with masculine energy, which was also that devil card, if I can find it. The devil card is about restraints, right? So restraining yourself as a divine feminine, right? So we've been put into constraints as divine feminines by our world, by certain men, yes, that who have designed it in this way. But I also want to say, I'm not in any way saying that masculine energy. I'm just looking specifically at the feminine energy and what the feminines need to bring into this world in order to bring balance. So I feel like that's also why there's so many things going on with twin flames right now, is because we're meant to balance that kind of, it's out of balance, right? Like, it's so much on the masculine side, and I hate to say this, but that's also why we have all these problems in the world, like with racism and like with political things, right? Like, because for too long, feminine energy has been kind of suppressed. I mean, men are still being suppressed in certain aspects as well. So let's just be upfront about that. Like, so if you as the feminine work on feminine energy and bringing that into balance, you also help masculine energy as well, because Feminine energy encourages people to tap into their feminine energy. You don't have to just resonate as a feminine. You also can know that you need to work on your feminine self and what you need to heal. And that Six of Cups also came out too, which is also about healing. Let me see if I can find it. It's not there. It's not there. So that Six of Cups did come out though. Yeah, the Six of Cups. So this is about healing things from the past, healing things from yourself from the past, from past lives, and tapping into that kind of energy, like healing that. And yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope that resonated. I'm sorry the recording of it is kind of choppy. I need to get a tripod that's better suited for my phone. So hopefully I have one soon. Anyways, guys, have a good day and night. Being your divine, awesome light selves. Talk to you later. Bye.